So one of the main differences that we anticipate in today's relaxed performances is the way that the audience are going to be behaving.
Spot the Dog with Steve Monkey, his mum Sally and Marco the Rabbit Magician receiving some pre-show instructions.
You might see some of the children coming up quite close to the stage and perhaps shouting things out.
Spot's birthday party at the Oxford Playhouse is part of a pilot scheme trying to make theatre an enjoyable experience for kids on the autistic spectrum.
It's quite exciting to give an opportunity to perform as a relaxed performance to a different audience.
Spot, what normally gets shouted at you?
Happy birthday! Or wake up, as I sleep.
And a number of changes were being put in place.
Lighting and sound effects are subdued and there is a chill out area outside. And in kind of traditional theatre performances, if you leave the auditorium during the show, you're not allowed to come back into the performance. Whereas with a relaxed performance, you're encouraged to leave if you want to and you need to have a little bit of time, but you can come back in at any point.
A quick visit to the mixing desk demonstrated the kind of tweaking going on.
Slightly having to talk loudly to be heard.
Absolutely. So we're looking probably for starting levels today, kind of bringing this down here, taking some of the bass out really, just so it's not quite so kind of
startling.
In your face, really, yeah.
Tracy Webb's son Charlie has Asperger's. This was their first ever trip to the theatre.
The noise, the busyness, the light changes, having to be quiet, having an interval going back, we just wouldn't even consider doing it until today. So we're going to give it a go, aren't we?
While Linda Rose's previous visit had been a disaster.
My son Henry has Asperger's syndrome and he is very rule-based in his world. So we once went to a performance of Peter Pan and Peter was played by a female, which completely threw me and upset for the whole performance. All I could hear in my left ear all the way through was, "But why is Peter a girl?"
To help with that issue, parents have been sent an email so they could tell their kids what to expect. We stayed out of sight at the back, and everyone seemed to be enjoying themselves.
So we are now almost exactly halfway through Spot's birthday party, and look, in the chill out area in the foyer, not one kid. A sign things are going very well in the auditorium.
Half an hour later, it was time to catch up with the mums.
OK, Tracy, give us your review. What went on in there?
Fantastic. They both sat the whole way through. He joined in, smiled the whole way, didn't you?
It's just nice for the world to fit in for us for one day, because we spend a lot of time fitting in with the rest of the world, so great.
Two fans of a theatre changing its spots. The results of how the trial has gone will be announced in July. Colin Patterson, BBC News, Oxford.